Nearly 2 months after 2 Gainesville police officers were rushed to the hospital after being exposed to a dangerous drug, we're now hearing from one of them who says he feared for his life. We're not identifying the officer.
As I was laying there, I felt like I was going to pass out, and I was like, if I pass out, I might not wake back up.
News for Jax reporter Eric Avignon joins us live with the update. Eric, we now know what those officers were exposed to.
Yeah, Mary, and you have to keep in mind that with this past summer, when we first covered that story, both officers were believed to have possibly suffered an exposure to fentanyl, but recent lab results of the drugs confiscated from the suspect those officers chased down and arrested actually turned out to be a dangerous batch of bath salts. This body cam video shows one of 2 Gainesville police officers suffering from exposure to a drug just 15 minutes after the officers arrested a man who was in possession of a white powdery substance. One officer was going down inside the jail where he had taken the suspect to be booked, and this officer, whom we spoke with over the phone, was going down inside the police station.
Like my full body is now starting to get hot and burn up. I'm starting to have like my heart is racing.
He also says he was struggling to breathe and that it felt like the walls were closing in on him. Co-workers called 911 because the situation was going from bad to worse.
Can I get EMS to the station for me, please?
For reference.
Get them here, please. Foxtrot 1, we were just dealing with some drugs, and that other call has some Narcan on hand.
Stay right there. I'm coming in hot with it.
In the body cam video, you can see a staff member administer Narcan. Seconds later, another 911 call, but this time for the other officer who is at the jail.
I need an ambulance en route to the jail. Reference, same thing, exposure. 10-4.
After both officers were administered Narcan, they were rushed to UF Health nearly 2 months after that incident. Lab results came back on the bag of powdery substance they confiscated from the suspect. What was thought to possibly be fentanyl turned out to be dimethylpentalone, commonly known as bath salts. Dr. Molly Scott of the Florida Poison Control Center in Jacksonville says dimethylpentalone exposure is very dangerous because the drug is constantly being updated to avoid detection, and those updates come with some nasty side effects.
Fast heart rate is definitely a sign of hemodynamic instability, which means your body system can't regulate itself any longer, and it can lead to more severe effects. Some of those effects being seizures, severe hallucinations, and sometimes it can even lead to death.
But how does one get accidentally exposed to dimethylpentalone?
Because these drugs are constantly evolving, we're not quite sure about dermal absorption. However, we do know that if it does come in contact, let's say with mucous membranes via snorting, that can be a major risk, and that is one of the ways that people are exposed to it.
I don't know if it was, inhaled, or if somehow it got on us when we opened up the packet because it was powdery.
Now, that officer I spoke with says that while he is still not sure how he and his coworker got exposed, he is grateful that both of them survived that ordeal. He also says that he would not want to wish that experience on anyone because he says it was the worst experience of his life. Now, if anyone has questions about any dangerous drugs, you can always call the Florida Poison Control Center of Jacksonville at the number on your screen. We have also posted that number on our website, newsforjax.com. Reporting live, Eric Avignon, Channel 4, the local station.